So yesterday I was working with a business team that heavily does collaboration. They work on files together, they communicate, they use instant messaging. And as I was working with them, we were, talking about a whole bunch of things. We were consulting on what are the best practices around Teams. So that video is coming up soon. However, just wanted to do an intro on Teams, how you can use Teams and what Teams can benefit you with. So right now I am logged into my Office 365 account. It is afternoon here, and I've got, of course, all the different apps that I have. My biggest one right here that I'm going to focus on for this video is Teams. So ideally what you would be doing is after you're logged into your Office 365, you'd click Teams. And as you see, I'm clicking Teams within the web browser. So I'm within Chrome right now. Teams opens up. It's taking its time, and very soon Teams opens up. And there it is. You know what? I'll take this time to also mention I do have Teams on my phone. So you can grab the app as well, have it on your phone. Whatever you see right now, you would see on your phone. So right now, according to this, as you see this, let me just make sure it has loaded fully. Play around with a couple of things here. So I've got 3 teams to which I belong. I've got the IT team, I've got tech support, and I've got SWOT admin team. So there's 3 teams that I belong to right here. Now, again, this is the online version. So with the online version, let me just go ahead and switch right now to the desktop version. But before I switch, let me show you why I wouldn't be able to do the most in the online version. As an example, so this is the chat area, and I'll explain what all this is as soon as I get to my desktop version. If I click this video or the Meet Now video, I'll click that and attempt to have us meet now. Maybe let's see if I can try and go for a video here. If I go Meet Now, and I've got my video option that says, hey, video isn't supported. Why don't you try and download the actual desktop app? So there it is. It's prompting me to download Teams. So you could download Teams from any one of those prompts that come up, or you could get the app. So right there you have the get the app option. So I'm going to end this call because I will not be doing this on the online version. I'm going to go for the desktop version. One quick way of knowing whether you're on the online version or the desktop version is all the way down to the bottom. You have the online icon. So you've got the Chrome icon as opposed to having the T there that stands for Teams. So that's the thumbnail there for Teams. So I already have my desktop app open, so I'm going to click that. And there's my desktop app. Notice how it looks very much the same as what I had here. I'm just going to switch windows for a second. So there it is. I'm going to dismiss this guy. This guy looks very much like this guy. So of course, in this desktop version, I'm in the SWOT admin team, and there's the tech support, there's the IT as well team. These are the teams I belong to. So just a quick overview of what Teams is. So this is, again, the desktop version. I belong to 3 teams: the IT team, the tech support team, and of course the SWOT admin team. Each one of these teams has a triangle there that allows me to expand and collapse the team. Each team has what we call channels. The one default channel that every team has is the general channel. So what this serves is I have a team right now with a couple of members. So I might say, let's say I've got about 5 members. I've got 5 members in my team. So with my 5 members, I can chat with them regarding tech support stuff. However, with those 5 members, I might have a couple, maybe a few chosen, maybe 2. So yes, we are the tech support team, but we also have a lead tech support team. So for the lead tech support team, I might have, a couple of people who I need to chat on specific things with. So in that case, notice how I'm already forming another team, the lead tech support team. So I would create another team. So in my case, I've got the IT team and then the tech support team. Now with the channels though, so the general channel, we just chat about any and everything. However, there's a couple of deliverables that we have to get taken care of by the tech support team. So number 1 might be the deployment of Windows 10. So we might create a channel called Windows 10. And then we also will be deploying a mobile app for our team. So there might be a chat, again, a channel for the mobile app team. Everyone in the tech support team is involved in each one of these channels. It is just me drawing the attention or the focus to the mobile app or to the Windows 10 upgrade using the channels that I have here. So I'm now going to drill down to this team that I have in the bottom here. I have an admin team, SWAT admin team, that's what it's called. This team has the general channel like every other team, and then I've got 3 more channels here that I added. So if I click that, I've got the dance, media, and the rehearsal team. So each one of these, this is again me drawing the focus to, hey, anything in this area is us talking about dance stuff as we take care of the administration for this arts team. Okay. So as an example, when I do click general, which is what I'm in by default, this is the general channel. This is where I've been chatting with a whole bunch of people on my team. Notice we've been sharing GIFs and all that over there. So I'll go to my more channels, and then I'll go to let's go media. So this is the media channel as you see it up there. So I've got that up there. So I am in the SWAT admin team. The channel that I'm in is media. In the media channel, I have the conversations tab, I have files, and I've got the wiki tab as well. So conversations, where we do the instant messaging. Files, this is where I share files for the purposes of collaboration with the media team. So if there's any file I need to share with the team, maybe a flyer that we created. I want this flyer on Instagram. I want this flyer showcased on a certain website. I will dump the file in there. I'm going to click that tab. Notice this mimics the environment that you'd have on a SharePoint site. So I can upload a file here and we can all collab on it. So everyone in the SWAT admin team will be able to see the file that I dump in here in the media section. I also have a wiki site or a wiki tab where we can create how-tos on what we do as a team. So it's prompting me to name a page and so forth and do all that. So something else I should mention here. So again, back to my channels. If I go to, I'll go dance. So if I go to the dance team, I can mark this to be a favorite channel. So when something is a favorite channel, it will be pinned right at the top there. So if you notice with these guys, I've got general and then I've got projects. If I click this, the tech support team, I've just got general. Now I've got general and dance, and then these 2 channels are collapsed here. Why is dance right there? Because I've marked it as one of my favorite channels. I want to see if I get any notifications of any sort from my team. So I'll dive a little deeper into, okay, so now I'm in the dance channel. How do I get to chat? So I mean, of course, chatting, I think we're all familiar with this. So I could chat and say something here. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Enter. There it is. That is a message from me. So any message that you'll see will be here. So this is me telling the rest of the team. And this is again in the dance channel. I'm telling the dance team that the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. So the ellipsis here allows me to, backtrack. This has got nothing to do with the dance team. I can delete this. I can edit the message and so forth. I can even use Immersive Reader. What Immersive Reader will do is it will read the message for me. So as, let's see, so adjust the voice. I can do all sorts of stuff there. Adjust the voice. Do I want to have a male voice, a female voice? What's the speed? So there it is right there. It interrupted me, but yes, it's actually reading all that. So that's my name there. It's Wednesday, October the 10th, 2018 at this time. And then it's about to read the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Awesome. At that point, with the Immersive Reader, once it reads it, I'm like, whoa, I did mean the quick brown fox, not the quick brown 4. So anyway, this is just me showing you a quick example. But what I would do if I was busy working on something else, if someone sent a really long message, I might have the Immersive Reader read that text for me. So again, I can edit and change that 4 to fox if I wanted to. I can also bookmark a message. So this guy here, save a message. allows me to, so let's say I want your mind to go over to, what if you had about 50 messages here and you went back into the chat, how would you find certain messages that you really wanted to bring out or maybe follow up on? So ideally what you want to do is click that ribbon that allows you to bookmark, so I can save a message. The moment I click that bookmark ribbon, my message is saved. When I click my face right there, it brings up that profile area. I've got all my saved messages. If I do click this, it shows me the saved message that I have within this dance channel. Okay, so what else can we do? There's tons that we can do. We can attach files. We can obviously add emojis. You've got the GIFs, you've got stickers. Most importantly, you have the video. So if I were to click this and say, hey team, I want us to meet right now. We are going to be meeting about, so this is the dance team. So I might say something like new routine. So we're thinking of choreographing something. It's a new routine. So I click meet now. At this point, I've got the call on right now. I can then invite any of my team members to join me for the team, for this particular new routine meeting. So I'm going to hang up and I'm leaving the call, and there it is. It's asking me, hey, so how was the quality of the call, blah blah blah. So this again shows the team members. If at all anyone missed this 17-second video or conference call that I planned on having, they will see that little video indicator showing that you missed a call on this at this time and so forth, and then we can take it from there. So again, being a media team, we do a lot of stuff in YouTube. What you could do is go to the store by clicking the ellipsis at the bottom there. I can click any one of these options here. So I can go to places, stocks, weather. These are the common ones, but I can go to store and go get more apps. So the app that I've uploaded, in my case, of course, I've got Bing. There's Bing right there. So for anything news related, being a media team, news is big for us as well. I've got YouTube, so I can click that. And then I can type out a search term. So I'm going to type out the desktop expert, enter. And then it pulls up a whole bunch of videos that might be relevant for my team. So I might click, hey, this actually is really drawing my attention. OneNote love letter. What is that? Click that. And then I can comment on this video here. Watch it. I can recommend this for the team. If at all you need to know anything about the new dance routine that we have coming up, please watch this choreographed version of it, blah, 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 and so forth. So this really does allow for collaboration at its best. So I could be collaborating with my team, sharing files. Where do I share my files? I dump my files right there. And I like to look at this as a repository for transitory documents. So it's transitory because we're working on it. It's not yet finalized. As we work on it as a team, which team? The admin team. As we work on it, we then finalize it, and then we might have a different place where we save it for its final destination. Wiki sites, encourage you again to use those for the purposes of putting in how-tos. How do we use this conversation space? How do we use channels? Who is allowed to create a channel and so forth? And the reason we're doing this is we're putting in policies in place so that in future we don't run into, oh my goodness, we have so many channels, because every team member has been given or granted the permission to create channels. We might have multiple channels, would be hard to work with in the future. So in the wiki area, you might want to put policies in there on when do we create a team? When do we create a channel? What do we share in the files section? How long do things live over there? Who's responsible for deleting files once we're done collaborating on the file? So anyway, go ahead, add a comment. What else would you want to see in that teams area? Add a comment, and for sure, you'll be getting videos coming your way with whatever questions you post. I welcome those. Thank you. Till the next video.